Hey Collective, how are you guys today? Evie and I are doing great. Thank you all for being here and for spending your time with us. We love you and we appreciate you so much. So, I've got an exciting announcement here. So, a friend of mine has watched my YouTube channel and I'm going to tell you about her book that she's just published. Okay, so this is her book here. Check her out. Let me come closer so that you can see. Her name is Leanne Marie Lambert. Okay, and this is so sweet. Thank you so much for mailing me this book and for the sweet note that you wrote inside for me. You can get it on Amazon. So in the acknowledgments back here, she wrote down her additional hidden helpers, and she included me right here, Egyptian Oracle Rising, on her book with a lot of fellow readers out there in Tarot Land. So I'm very grateful for this gift and the sweet letter that you wrote me. I'll let you read it. So I appreciate this so much. It's so special to me. 1:11 on the clock. Oh, how sweet. You can't get any more synchronistic than that. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate it. All right, guys. So show her some love and check her out because that is amazing. We do hopefully a lot of things to help in this tarot community here. I know it's helped me in my journey. There's so many readers that have helped me and basically helped save my life too. So I try and give back in that way. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me. I've got a reading pulled already. I've been sitting here for a while. And we've got a fake spiritualist that's in the energy here. Okay, so we're dealing with a fake spiritualist. They're up to no good. You know that. They're trying to cope. Okay, they're using coping mechanisms, using substances, could be drinking. They're very stressed out because of the new journey that you're on right now, okay? And whatever this new beginning is that you've endured, your innocence, they're stressed about how innocent you are, how optimistic you are, that you're not scared to take risks. You know, you leap in and you're not scared of change, okay, is what I'm being told. And this person's stressed out and they're full of fear because they're fake, they're phony, they're not authentic, they're not innocent. It's feeling a sense of emotional pressure or on the verge of being overwhelmed. Do you feel like you have too much to do and not enough time to do it? Are you feeling overwhelmed or like you can't handle the pressures of daily life? Do you feel like you're constantly thinking about things that you need to do or problems that you're facing? So someone could be trying to make you feel this way on your new journey to where you're having problems balancing out everything that's going on in your life. I know I'm struggling with that. Okay. They're nervous and stressed out about this new beginning. I mean, you've got an amazing new beginning. There's so much fear. They fear you, okay? Whatever this new beginning is that you've started with your creative energy, your inspiration, something that you've drastically changed in your life, okay, they don't like this. When you feel edgy or on the verge of feeling alarmed or a little worried, are you feeling scared or worried about something that might happen in the future? Because one, they don't want you growing. Two, they've been back here behind the scenes doing all kinds of shit in the 5D. And it's coming back on them, okay? They've been doing the most out here, and this reading's full of it. Do you feel like your heart is beating fast or your palms are sweaty? Do you feel like you're not prepared or ready for something that's coming up? So they're stressed out, they're nervous, they're trying to project that energy onto you with anything new that you're trying to create. We've got someone has plans in the kitchen. So we've got a fake spiritualist here. We got a kitchen witch in the energy. They're doing things in the kitchen. Can we please make plans to get together soon? Someone could even try and invite you over for dinner or say, hey, can I come over and cook for you? Or they could bring you food with some kind of spell work in it. Be very mindful and careful who you're hanging out with and eating and drinking around, okay? We've got a mother here who's a nurturer, a comforter, selfless love, eternal patience, the source of life on this mother card here. Okay, this is your energy, divine feminine, divine masculine. Okay, you could have a mother figure here who sees you as an obligation. Okay, you're a nuisance. I feel obligated to associate with you. So a mother figure in your life, divine feminine, divine masculine, could try and make plans to get together with you for dinner, okay, to talk about your new beginning, what's going on. They could want you abusing substances. They could be really trying to do things to like affect what you've got going on. They don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to grow. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to learn. They don't want you to go, okay? They don't, but you know what? You moved on. You moved on. And they're trying to anchor themselves to you. And you're anchoring yourself in your new beginning here that you're trying so hard to deal with, okay? You're focusing on your safety, your stability, being grounded so that you can manifest what you need upon the earth plane, okay? And they're surprised. They're surprised here that you've moved on from them and that you just don't want anything to do with them, okay? You've moved on from this energy and they're surprised about that. They don't like this. And they're surprised how your ancestors are protecting you, okay? They don't like this. You're guarded. Your guardians are here guarding you, shielding you. You're battle born, you're battle ready. The spiritual hater hates on your light, your spirituality, your magic, your power, because you're in this powerful phoenix rising energy. They can't stand it. Oh my God, they cannot stand it. They're so jealous of you. They're jealous of your gifts. They're jealous of your transformation in your eternal soul. They want to destroy you. But every time that they've tried to destroy you, you just keep rising from the ashes because you're a powerful alchemist that knows how to transmute energy. You ground it out. Your ancestors are also helping you with this. Okay, the end is just the beginning because that's what ascension is all about. You'll end one thing and you go to the next level. You know, you've got a whole new era that's going on in your life right now. And you're a generational curse breaker. Yeah, and you're getting out in nature so that you can ground yourself. You're breaking all the curses on your lineage, okay? And Archangel Michael is here protecting you. You've got Archangel Michael here. Your ancestors are here. It's divine intervention and protection, okay? And you've got a powerful bond with your guides, okay? You're a student. You're in the learning phase, mothering, very nourishing. You could be a teacher. You could be teaching people, okay? You're very strong. You've got a lot of strength, okay? You are going through a transformation that is requiring you to remain strong, okay? There's light at the end of the tunnel. Keep going. Keep going because you're breaking free. That was Mommy. Baby Pooh. Mommy. You're freed from the bondage of your mind, your body, and your soul. And now, everything that you touch turns to gold. And they can't stand it. Oh my God, they can't stand it. Oh, it's driving them crazy. They can't deal with this. And they cannot stand how protected you are. Oh my God, they can't stand it. And your ancestors are helping you because of how you are doing the work, okay? You're doing the work. And they are not happy that your ancestors are helping you and not working with them. They're not happy about this, okay? So they mock you when they feel jealousy towards you. That's how they cope. That's a coping mechanism there, okay? They could be hanging out, drinking, partying with people. They're so mad. They're so disappointed. They're full of grief. They're holding on to the past here with the Five of Cups. They have so much resentment towards you, okay? Well, they're regretting something. Mourning the loss of you. Mourning the loss of not being able to anchor into your energy. mourning the loss of you changing your life and having such a powerful transformation in your energy, okay? You're moral. You're not corrupt. You're moral, and that's bringing in divine justice for you. You know, spirits all over this. They're stressed out at how moral you are. You feel connected to principles of right and wrong, especially to teaching right behavior. Okay, so that's so important. Are you experiencing a deep conviction and adherence to ethical principles and values? Are you experiencing a sense of fulfillment and purpose in your actions, knowing that they align with your moral principles and contribute positively to the world? Are you finding it easier to empathize with others when making moral judgments? And this stresses them out. Like, it's stressing them out so bad they need coping mechanisms. They regret. They have a lot of regret right now, okay? Because I'm hearing, I didn't see this coming. Oh, I didn't see it coming. So now they're nervous. They're stressed out. They're mocking you because they're jealous, okay? They're so jealous. Oh my God, they can't stand it. They can't stand it. They're mad. They're mad because divine justice is coming in for you, a just outcome that you deserve. They're going to have to face the consequences for their actions because that is what is fair. The truth is coming out. Judgment is here. There could even be legal issues. They're mad. They're angry. They're full of fear. They're stressed and nervous because you are moral. You are innocent with the fool. Whatever you've done to transform your path here, from how much you've grown, this person, these people there's multiple people. We've got a dark cult out here, okay? They are angry at how much you're growing. They're extremely frustrated, feeling hostile and or angry. Are you finding it difficult to think clearly or rationally due to the intensity of your anger? Have you received feedback from others suggesting that your behavior or demeanor is noticeably angry or hostile? Are you finding it challenging to control or manage your anger, leading to frequent outbursts or conflicts? They're so mad and they're nervous because they're being seen. And people are seeing, they know that when they're mocking you like this, these people know that you've got a pile of people here, a whole freaking pile of people that are jealous of your gifts, your glow up, your spirituality, your ascension, okay? I find your life amusing and your stories comical. We've got entertainment here. So that's their entertainment, sit around mocking you, laughing at you, going to the cemetery, getting some graveyard dirt so they can play with it in their kitchen. We've got plans. Can we get together soon and go to the cemetery so we can do some magic in the kitchen? It's funny. It's entertaining. Oh, this mother who sees you as an obligation acts like, oh, I'm here to support you and elevate you. I love you so much. No, they think you're a nuisance and they feel obligated. Okay, they're furious because you're a genius. Okay, and this mother figure that's fake over here, that's doing all this mockery and projection, they think they're this brilliant mastermind. No, they're not. You're on to them. You have exceptional abilities, an innovative mind. You're very intelligent. You're extraordinary, and you bear gifts. You're genius. Okay, you're very intelligent here. All that is hidden will be revealed. So there's getting ready to be a major change that's going on, okay? And they're surprised at how much you've changed. They just did not see this coming. They're trying to put an ending to how intuitive you are. So you could have very strong psychic abilities. You could know exactly what's going on with these people in your energy. Your ancestors are protecting you. Something's going to resolve to where all that was hidden is going to be revealed, because resolve is a key word on the anchor card up here with your ancestor protection. You're safe. We've got the beehive. Oh, the phoenix card is Scorpio. The beehive is Taurus. Could be significant. Could be you, could be them, may not resonate at all. The beehive with bankrupt, So trying to put a death to your finances, want you to struggle paying your bills. They don't want your new beginning to work out for you. Trying to put an ending to your finances. But you're diligent. You've got stamina. You're tireless. You work hard because you're devoted. You're busy. You have continual harvest coming in because you have been patient and concentrating and putting forth the effort and the endurance needed to be fruitful. You're very mindful and you're persistent in this energy. And you're very devoted to your harvest and your hard work. Okay? Things could have been going very well, and then something could have happened where your finances took a hit. Your ancestors are protecting this. Okay? It will be resolved and restored. Bees could be significant. Someone could be a beekeeper. A busy little bee. Okay. They're recruiting haters. So they're recruiting haters online and in person, all over the damn place. Their social media posts, memes are directed towards you, so they're definitely coming after you online and with people in person. Anybody that'll listen to them freaking yak that mouth, especially when they're drinking. They're tired. We've got tired with the Knight of Cups. They're tired. When you feel like, when you feel fed up or annoyed by something or don't feel like doing anything, do you feel like you need to take a nap or go to bed even though it's not bedtime yet? Do you feel like you don't have the energy to do things that you normally enjoy? Are you feeling physically fatigued or worn out, like your body is exhausted, just feeling so tired? You are so tired of these people. They're fucking exhausting. And they're relentless and they just won't stop. So any creativity sparking your motivation, they want you to be tired. They don't want you to do that. They don't want to affect your drive and your inspiration and your creativity. They want to try and affect your love life, okay? They want to affect new partners and love offers coming in. They're trying to put endings to everything because they're fucking jealous and they're stupid. We've got the Hierophant with furious rage. So we got a dark organization here that's furious. They're angry, they're mad, they're stressed, they're nervous, they're tired because you're so moral and they're so unmoral. They're immoral, sorry. Feeling intense anger, actively raging or violent. Have you noticed a change in your breathing pattern or an increase in heart rate? Is it hard to think clearly or make rational decisions when you are consumed by anger? Have you received feedback from others suggesting that your behavior or demeanor reflects extreme anger or fury? People are even starting to talk about this person's behavior. They're irrational. They can't even think clearly. They're just so raged out. They're so mad. They're, oh God, they're so mad. And you're like in this beautiful Hierophant energy, you know. You're connected with the divine. You're moral. I mean, morality is a key word on the Hierophant card, and then moral came out. They like, this causes them grief. You're dealing with like institutions with a groupthink here, okay? Trying to conform. We've got dark spiritual work going on here. We could have a dark sex cult, okay? We've got a thinker with a small favor. I'm hoping you can help me with something small. So hey, they're thinking, hey, I'm recruiting all these haters here. Let's get people on social media, okay? And if you got something online, they're trying to attack that, okay? They're very focused and they're thinking. They've got a group think going on, okay? Trying to get other people involved. Acting like, oh, it's no big deal. Yeah, I mean, and then saying all kinds of lies, gaslighting, talking shit. And now here we've got this fool that wants to check in. They're ignorant, they're impulsive, they make rash decisions, okay? They definitely, like, they're reckless in their behavior. They want to check in and want to catch up and make sure everything is going well. This mother figure here who thinks they're this brilliant genius that could act like they're here to elevate and support you, but they're not, okay? definitely jealous of your relationships, and this can be romantic or platonic. They don't want healthy people around you. They're full of envy, trying to cause tension in your relationships. Can be romantic, platonic, co-workers, you know, family. Take it how it resonates. All of the above. Okay. They could be mad because you're admired and in the spotlight. You're radiant. They're a rival, trying to create tension because they feel discomfort because of your glow up and how beautiful you are inside and out. They have no access to you. They're blocked. As you're going through the spiritual awakening, the higher you ascend from them, the higher your frequency rises. Your ancestors are here. You're navigating a spiritual awakening, shedding old ways for new insights and purpose. Embrace this transformative journey towards deeper self-awareness and universal connection. Okay? And they're blocked. Your ancestors here with death, they have no access. They're blocking them from coming towards your energy, and they're blocking them from fucking with your relationships. Okay? They're clout hungry. That's all it is. And they're crying over spilled milk because they're not getting their fucking way. Well, they can get over it. They say anything, they do anything, they make shit up, they're dramatic. They need to learn that it cannot be changed, it's over. They need to let it go and leave it in the past and move the fuck on. God, you're so disappointed. Pisces energy. They regret something. They regret doing something here. Causing you to miss out and lose an opportunity. Okay, that could have been affecting you in so many ways to affect your livelihood. You can you cut them off and they're still watching. Okay. Got a Queen of Cups. We definitely got a mother figure here that's doing something. Okay, Divine Feminine, you could be this mother figure too, but upright in your energy collective. You're emotionally supportive. You're emotionally mature. Okay, you've got a lot of emotional strength. You know how to heal and process your trauma and your emotions. You don't project that onto others. Okay, you're compassionate. You're loving. You're nurturing and caring. You're kind. You're gentle. You're sweet. You're very intuitive and psychic. You trust your intuition. You've got a powerful intuition. You're an empath, okay? And you're very creative. Now this dark mother figure up here, that's a fake spiritualist, she's very unbalanced in her emotions. She's emotionally manipulative, okay? She's codependent. She's very clingy and immature. She's full of spite. She's just very irrational. And they can't stand it. Because you're so intelligent. You're very an intelligent genius here. And you could be this energy that's here helping to support, elevate others, okay? And you're a powerful thinker. And you're in this amazing Hierophant energy here, okay? The Hierophant is the divine counterpart to the High Priestess, okay? A feeling of being extremely knowledgeable. They're so upset because you can see through all this crap. You know what they're doing behind the scenes, and they don't understand how you know because they didn't realize how strong and powerful you are because of how much you have been doing your inner healing work to ascend through your ascension process. You know, they don't know. They don't know us anymore. They don't know the version that they used to have. That person's long gone and it's never coming back, you know. Are you experiencing a strong ability to analyze and solve problems effectively and efficiently? Do you find it fulfilling to engage in intellectual conversations or debates that stimulate your thinking? Hell yes. I am very sapiosexual, and that is one thing that Mike and I absolutely love about each other because he is extremely intelligent as well. And, oh, we have the best conversations. It's so nice. Have you noticed a pattern of easily grasping new information and being able to apply it in practical or meaningful ways? Okay. They're jealous of how smart you are. They're jealous of how smart you are, how strong you are, that inner and that outer strength. You have so much courage. You empower yourself. You're confident. You're not arrogant and full of ego. Your ego is in check. The ego never goes away. The ego learns its place in the shadow and does not lead the being. The ego allows you to have confidence, to stay alive, to do a lot of things. The ego has to be there, but the higher self is what needs to rule, not the ego aspect of the being. And when you do that, you have healthy pride and confidence in yourself, and that's very different from egotistical and arrogance, okay? But you're full of love and willpower, and you do what it takes to succeed, okay? Overcoming any fear and weaknesses or low self-esteem, okay? Stopping the self-doubt and self-sabotaging behavior so that you can empower self, give yourself validation. Don't seek outside validation. Give yourself your own validation. That's self-love. That's self-empowerment. This person's fucking stubborn, okay? When you refuse to change your opinion or firmly resist doing something despite the objections of others. So people could be saying, you need to stop. They're just stubborn. They don't want to stop. If they are convinced they're stronger than you, and they most certainly are fucking not. Because they're not doing the work. Are you persistently refusing to change your mind or course of action even when presented with new information or evidence? Like, they're so set in their ways, they cannot admit that they're wrong at all. I mean, it's just insane. That's ego problem right there. Do you find it challenging to admit when you are wrong due to a fear of appearing weak or vulnerable? Exactly. It's exactly what's going on. And that the strength reverse is being weak and vulnerable. So they are not strong, okay? Are you finding it challenging to accept feedback from others, dismissing them without thoughtful consideration? Okay? They refuse to learn so that they can grow. They refuse to take accountability. Okay? Unfortunately, I have some bad news to share. Okay? We have a ghost. Someone could pass away. Goodbye. The time has come to part ways. You ended this energy. Okay? With a plague doctor here, goodbye to a plague doctor. Someone could have literally died because death, plague, and mask are on the plague doctor card with goodbye. Time's come to part ways. But on this ghost card, we've got spirits, apparition, haunting, and the paranormal. Okay? Someone's ancestors could be haunting them from the grave. Whatever this death magic is with spirits that they were conjuring. They got bad news about these spirits here. Someone could be sick. Could have some kind of sickness. It's going to take them out. This dark cult's got a legal situation that's going to be going on here. Okay? They're working in the shadows, doing rituals, dealing with things that are in the abyss, chanting. They're evil, devil worshiping, making a covenant. Working with the eclipse. They're using portals. This could be spiritual court. Okay. Something could be going on in the actual courthouse. We've got a mature man. Beware of the charmer's pact. So they've made a pact with some kind of evil entity here. Okay. This dark cult. Got a mature man. We're going to end up in a legal mess here. They could be coming after you because of some kind of legal situation that you're involved with someone with, okay? A warning unfolds against a bearer of keys, empowered by dark forces to unlock and consume the essence of the unwary, granted access by shadows. This key holder does not seek connection but depletion, aiming to drain your energy and spirit, protect your inner sanctuary, discern true intentions, and resist the seductive guise of those who come bearing gifts of darkness. So this dark cult made a dark pact, okay, with ghosts, entities with a plague doctor. Now, we have a master. You're in this masterful energy here. A situation's about to explode. Shit's about to pop off in flames. We've got a Capricorn. You're very disciplined and focused. You're working smart. You're structured. You could be training people, teaching people. You're very controlled. You could be having an authoritarian role in your work. Okay, could be an authority figure. You have a commanding presence. You're in the flow with the universe. Okay, you go with the flow. You learn a lot of skills. You're this very elevated genius here. Very intuitive. Okay, they're not happy. They're jealous of your spiritual gifts and your spiritual awakening. Oh, they're so jealous. Because they're trying to do shit without doing the work. They're trying to destiny swap and energy harvest. They're trying to conquer you. They've been very disciplined in doing this. Training others on how to come against you. Causing you to miss out and lose opportunities. They're so mad. Okay, they're so mad about this. They don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to grow. They don't want you knowing behind the scenes what's going on so they can keep doing it and taking from you. Okay? But that's not what's going on here. We know what the fuck you're up to, and you need to stop doing it because all you're doing is hurting yourselves. This person hating on you has narcissistic behavior. We're dealing with a narcissist here. There's definitely multiple levels of narcissism. The person causing you negativity is an earth sign, and I can't diagnose anyone. It's just what's coming out in the cards. Okay, you'll know if you're dealing with a narcissist. They're unhappy. They don't want you to get what you're supposed to receive. They don't want universal balance coming in your favor. They don't want you having rewards, receiving financial opportunities, gifts. They don't, that's good karma coming in for you because you're moral, you're innocent. You're not being out here immoral and corrupt. Like this energy here on my table with this dark pact and this dark cult. They're unhappy about this. They're greedy. They want things to just not be in your favor, scamming you. They want you to have financial loss to take away your stability and security, discriminating against you. They're so unhappy, okay? Because they've been trying to sacrifice you with the hangman here. They're sad, trying to sacrifice you because of how fucking jealous they are, okay? They're trying to take you down. Recruiting haters. When you don't feel very satisfied about something, are you feeling like you're not sure how to improve your mood or feel better? Do you feel like you're not in the mood to do things that you normally enjoy because you're down? Are you feeling sad or down, like things aren't going well for you? They want you unhappy, they want you struggling because they know it's going to lower your frequency, and they want you to resort back to lower vibrational energies of how you used to cope with things, okay? They want you unhappy with whatever situations that you've got going on with your relationships, with your work. They want you stressed out on any new thing that you try to start. They want you tired all the time so you won't start anything. They want you trapped and just dissatisfied in your life, like you feel restrained, like you can't move forward because they're jealous. They're impulsive. They're selfish. There was a nasty betrayal here from a jealous, bitter, petty fucking person. Feeling resentful or angered towards someone for a perceived advantage or success, material or otherwise. So they're jealous that you're able to do this for yourself and that you don't need these people and that they're not benefiting off of it because you've cut them off. They're not in your energy anywhere, 3D or 5D. You don't want anything to do with these people, and they're mad. So they think if they can't have it, then you can't either. And if you can do it, then they can take it from you. They want to destiny swap and siphon out all of your energy so that you can't grow anymore, so that they can have what you're supposed to have. So make sure you're calling your power back. Cut these energetic cords. Do what you need to for your protection rituals. Okay? Do your spiritual baths. Ground in nature. Stand barefoot on the grass. Hug trees. Okay? Do these things to help you. Do you feel a sense of frustration when others receive recognition or attention that you believe you deserve? Are you experiencing strained relationships or conflicts due to your jealousy and the accompanying behaviors? Do you find it challenging to cultivate self-confidence and contentment with your own life and accomplishments because they're so freaking jealous and unhappy within and of themselves? They don't love themselves either, so they're trying to sacrifice you and anything that could possibly come in for you. This grave digger here is trying to sabotage everything that's going on in your life. I am deliberately working to undermine your efforts with a grave digger here. Going to the graveyard, doing graveyard magic, getting graveyard dirt. We've made you a victim. With dishonesty, I will withhold information from you for my benefit. They targeted you. You were their prey. They wanted you vulnerable so that they could afflict you and make you their victim. And you said goodbye to these nasty fuckers with this nasty plague doctor. This dark cult is abusing divination, trying to anchor something in with this pact that they've gotten themselves into. They're stalking you. They could be stalking to see if you're in a new relationship with someone. Okay, they're jealous. Oh, they're so jealous. They're sneaky fucking snakes. Sneaky fox. Sneaky snake. They're very cunning and tricky. They're elusive. They think they're clever. They're obsessed. They're sneaking around. They're very intrusive, and it's covert. So we could have a covert narcissist here. We've got bad karma with the thunderstorm. Scorpio energy. They're out here stalking and spying, being sneaky. They're definitely receiving bad karma for this. And it's powerful. It's going to be a nasty, powerful destruction of triumph over evil. There's been a fierce conflict going on. They're out of control. They have been warned. There was multiple warning signs that were given. They are in trouble. They've abused their power. There is a massive energy shift that's going on right now. Energy shift. And your energy shifted straight out of this nasty low vibrational energy. They're secretly jealous, hating on your romantic relationship if you're in a relationship with someone. If not, then that's just not your part of the reading. But for those of you that do have your spiritual base in your life, they're hating on that and they don't want it to come in, so they're trying to affect it from coming in. So don't block off your heart so that it can come in. Okay? They're doing root work. Doing root work on your love life. So you may need to seek someone to help you with protection spells or to remove root work if you don't know how to do that. We've got an emperor here that's nauseated. So we've got a tyrant. They've misused their power. They're very controlling. It's pure chaos and destruction. They're a poor leader. They're nauseated. They're disgusted. Ugh, you dislike something or someone so much that you might feel sick. So whoever you're with, that's your new partner, this person could absolutely hate them. They're so jealous. Oh, they can't stand it. And this person makes you feel sick. Are you feeling like you're going to throw up or vomit? Do you keep regurgitating the same thought over and over again because it's so gross? Are you feeling like you can't focus on anything because someone or something is making you feel so sick? And they're so unhappy that your happiness is making them feel sick, is what I just heard. Okay? And the thought of this person makes you want to fucking puke. You can't stand this person. You want them to get the hell out of your energy and leave you the fuck alone. They're vengeful with a hermit. So they're being very behind the scenes, very sneaky, very I'm hearing very dark inside. And the Hermit is that inner light. You're like that light, and there's just so much darkness. And they're drawn to you like a moth to the flame. They could be getting advice from someone that's wiser than them regarding all this root work that's backfiring on them. Having some kind of a consultation because of the experience that they're going through. Because of all of this vengeance that they've created. Feeling vindictive or wanting revenge. Are you frequently fantasizing about ways to seek revenge or cause harm to someone who has wronged you? And this could be a perceived wrong. You're innocent. You're moral. You didn't do anything to hurt this person. They're just after you because of jealousy and envy. Do you find yourself often harboring intense feelings of anger, resentment, or bitterness towards a specific person or group? Are you experiencing a strong desire for retaliation, believing it would bring you a sense of justice or satisfaction? They're so jealous. And they're stubborn. They're so mad. They could have gone to a spiritual advisor in this dark cult here, and they may not have work done. Okay. We've got career, and it came out in reverse. So trying to affect your job, trying to sabotage what you do for your work. I'm concentrating on my career and focus on advancing no matter what it takes. They're trying to create blockages here within the vehicle. So they may not want you traveling around for work. They may try to do something to your vehicle. If trying to make it to where you can't go to work, to make your car break down. We've got a big favor. I need assistance with something big, and we've got chaos. It's not my fault. I'm a magnet for trouble. Chaos follows me everywhere I go. Into playing the victim, acting like, I don't know what's going on. I did this root work. I need help. I need you to protect me. I think the collective's doing something. So they could have literally driven to go meet with someone with a hermit energy here. Okay, because they could be walking away from this dark cult that they got involved with because the situation's about to explode. They're fucking around with the wrong one who's a master here. Really bad karma's coming in. They've done all of this stuff. They don't know how to fix this energy themselves. They need help. Okay, because a veil has been lifted here. That they're fucked. Okay, and whoever they needed a big favor to help create this chaos in your life, this is coming back on all of them. Anyone who is involved here, they are so fucked right now because your cup will runneth over. Blessings are here. Psalms 23, 5-6. You've got abundance coming in, and they're mad at what you are, how abundant you are, collective. And abundance is more than just money, okay? This person is in lustful energy. They're sneaky, lustful, could be using sex magic, drawing through, pleasing themselves, okay? This sex cult here. They're mad. They're lusting after your spiritual gifts. You're extremely gifted. Your discernment's on point. You're full of knowledge. You're very healing. When people are in your energy, they just heal. You've got your clairs activated. You're an empath. You've got a powerful intuition. You intercede on others' behalves with spirit. You could have had a family with this person or your family members. This could be your mother figure here, or you could be the mother figure, or both, or family members are involved. Okay, there's a whole conglomeration of people here. We've got handcuffs with Virgo energy. Okay, so we've got family members. They just want the control. They targeted you like prey. You had to break free. They were trying to hold you back and control you. They wanted you defenseless and helpless. They were applying force by just wanting you to submit to them so that you felt powerless and defenseless. They're going to be detained by external forces. Someone could end up incapacitated. Someone could be handicapped. They could have held you back in school. They always wanted to suppress you and wanted you to submit so that they felt powerful over you. Okay, sorry guys. I had to do something really quick. Okay. All right, Evie Pooh, come on, Evie. Let's go back. All right. So, you've got routine spell work going on. Constant hints. They're obsessed with hexing you. Blocks and misfortune is what they're wanting to cause in your life. Paying big bucks to take you down. So ridiculous. This dark cult here, making a nasty dark pact here, and the situation's about to fucking explode. They've got bad karma and handcuffs coming in because they're clout hungry. They're getting ready to lose it all and go bankrupt because they're spiritual haters. That's spiritually bankrupt and earthly. Amnesia spells. Feeling forgetful, remembering things differently, confusing you, playing mind games, causing memory loss. We've definitely got sexual magic. Rituals during sex, thinking about you during sex, pleasing themselves, masturbation or manifestation with that, seducing and baiting you, using their sex appeal. Okay. Words or spells, the power of the tongue, cursing yourself with your own tongue, so don't tear yourself down. Be very mindful of how you speak because you're powerfully manifesting as you're transforming and ascending. Tricking you into reading something out loud. Watch what you say. Words are spells. We have candle magic. Different colored candles using the wax of candles, carving names, symbols, sigils, etc. Putting hair, oils, blood, etc. in or around the candle. Okay. And we've definitely got a kitchen witch that came out. Creator's block. Being unable to tap in, having no creative energetic flow, and our creativity comes from our sacral chakras. So make sure that you're doing extra protection work and energy work in your sacral and definitely your solar plexus as well. No ideas, having blank thoughts, causing you not to create shit. We have an incubus or a succubus, draining you through sex, sexually feeding off you or them, seducing you in your sleep, possessed by an sex demon. Okay? So they're sending entities. This thing could even have a sexually transmitted demon on them because of some kind of pact that they brought in. And you cut them off. So they want you to miss out and lose opportunities because they're jealous. We've got Evie Pooh. We've got social media Karen. I hate this bitch. They're the platform police. Evie reports all your shit, hating on all your content, and wants to cancel you out so bad. If you've got something going on online, they're trying to destroy it. Evie, honey. Okay, sorry, collective. A package was just delivered. Mike got his little boy a new bed, so it just got here, so we get to put that together later. He's gonna be so excited when he gets here. Okay. Alright, game of chess. Watching your every move. He's 4. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Watching your every move. Wants to be better than you at all costs. Trying to knock you off your game and hates that you always win no matter what. And then, of course, Evie wanted to totally unalive the truck driver out there. He had to bring it up on a dolly because it's so heavy. It's still outside. I was like, yep, he's not home. It's going to sit there. They're jealous of your spiritual rank, collective. They're jealous of your high rank. Evie Pooh. Evie, we've already had the discussion before Mommy hit play. Oh, my goodness. She wouldn't calm down. Want you to lose your spiritual rank, so they're trying to affect this. Want you to resort back to lower vibrational energy, okay? Don't want you to be initiated into higher levels of your ascension and your growth. Trying to negatively set you up with spirit. Evie, that's enough. Baneful magic. They want to harm you. Emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical pain. Something in your body starts hurting. Physical accidents that lead to injuries. Okay. Trying to do things that will cause you harm. We've got a kitchen witch. Special magical ingredients. A sense of home and comfort. Putting intentions and energy into food, drinks, and desserts, and works with hearth spirits. So we definitely got kitchen witchery going on here. Obsession spells. Becoming infatuated. Dominating and manipulating one's thoughts and emotions. Intense and overwhelming desires. They're obsessed with you, collective. They want you stomped out, stomping on you, stomping on your name and business, causing misfortunes, stepping, kicking, and spitting on you. Using voodoo dolls. Using dolls to manipulate. Using clay or mud, wax, straw, grass, wood, bones, herbs, all kinds of things, and then stomping on you, giving the evil eye, hateful, envious gazes, cursing you with their eyes, sending you bad luck, and projecting negativity towards you. And that's exactly what came out in the reading. And they've been anticipating and observing to see if it's working. They want to see how it's affecting you. They're spying. They're vicious. They undermined you. They didn't realize how you could work against them and that your ancestors are here. They're surprised that your ancestors are on the scene. You think it's funny that they're terrified now, and they thought it was funny that you used to be terrified. So it's reversing. They're annoyed. They're extremely aggressive, and they were very careless with what they were doing here. Okay? Now they're uneasy. And they're completely mind blown because they're infatuated and obsessed with you. They're intrigued, and it frustrates them because they're convincing everyone how repulsed by you they are. But you're repulsed by this person. And they're in awe of you. They just can't, like, they're absolutely enamored, and they're so full of envy because they know they will never become what you have because they refuse to get to that point. They refuse to do anything about it. So they're creeping, they're stalking, they're spying. Fake accounts. Actual protection here. Definitely don't do anything with this toxic person. They're a copycat. There's fake spiritualists. Screenshots and evidence, some kind of proof and facts of how sweet and nurturing you are. You could mentor people. You could share your wisdom. You give back. Okay. Fake friends. Bad choices with fake friends here. Because they have love on the brain. You're uninterested in all of this. You don't have anything to do with it. They're fantasizing and daydreaming. Some kind of photo proof and evidence is going to destroy someone. They're fucked up. This person is definitely a hater. We've got the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So creating all kinds of confusion and illusion. And it absolutely was painful. God, they broke your heart. You started seeing through all this shit. There's a lot of fantasies in this energy with this lust as well. Okay, with spell work going on. Well, they're under judgment for what they've done. It's a wake-up call. This is this massive energy shift that's going on here. Where was it? This energy shift on the thunderstorm card where bad karma is coming in with Scorpio energy. And we're getting ready to go into Scorpio season here not too long from now. We've got the Page of Swords. They're spying, they're stalking. Karma's here. It's time for the truth to come forward. a resolution. They want to know if you're in the Five of Pentacles. That's where they're going. And that's the truth. It's people from your past doing this to you, creating all this conflict, and you've balanced out all this shit that you used to worry about from the past. You're very balanced. We've got Temperance with the Three of Pentacles. You can be an earth angel out here. You can be a light worker that's sharing your gifts. That's your job. And you're very passionate about it. And you could travel for work. With the Knight of Wands, with the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, you're extremely truthful. You're honest. You have integrity. You're extremely intelligent. And you're definitely a thinker. Okay? You're realistic and objective. You're very rational. You have mental clarity. You're so honest and trustworthy. You focus diligently on your craft. You're a master at your skill, and the master did come out. And because you're a master, this dark cult is getting ready to experience a serious situation that's about to pop off in flames. And you could have a new career where you're using your spiritual gifts and your mastery and everything that you've learned with your study, through your wisdom. The Queen of Swords has had a hard fucking life. She has been through hell and back so many times. She is so strong. You don't fuck with the Queen of Swords. The Tower hit with this Empress, with this mother here. Ten of Swords and the Tower. They're going the fuck down, and it's going to be painful. It's going to be bad. They're in God's divine tower. It's going to be sudden. They're not going to see it coming. You could be this person's child. This could be your mother figure. Or this is a mother figure doing this. They're very childish and immature, okay? They were hoping to be victorious and successful with this, but they can't stand it because you are. You've invested a long time and hard work put into this that you're trying to defend and protect. Trying to affect your payments, your money, with the Page of Pentacles. Trying to put it into it with Death and the Eight of Swords. This could be someone that you were in a relationship with. They could have gotten an ex involved. Yeah, you moved on to calmer waters. You got away from this energy. From the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. So you definitely walked away. This could even be an inheritance. That could be why they're trying to come after you like this with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. That's a lot of money to have to walk away from. Your family unit, from success, from hard work. The whole community of people being very stressed. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Being full of fear and anxiety. Can't sleep. Trying to... Yeah, here you are as the High Priestess. With the Two of Wands. You know exactly what to do. You know exactly how to move. And you're moving in silence. Secrets are going to be revealed. You see, you know these secrets of what's going on behind the scenes. As new paths are presenting itself to you. You could travel for new opportunities. Let your intuition guide you on your path. You trust in your intuition. And it came out up here as well. You're very intuitive, okay? And they can't stand it. They're so surprised. And you're communicating with your guides, okay? This veil is being lifted. You know exactly what's going on. Go in a heavy pup. They want you burdened. They want you having so much on your plate that you can't handle anymore, and you have no time to put into what you're doing. Yeah, we got the devil, for sure. Coming in on you while you're sleeping. Watching you on the internet. Well, whatever's going on online, it's going to be balanced out with Two of Pentacles. Dealt with a lot of heartbreak, and it was a make or break energy, that crossroads that came in. The choice is yours. Are you going to give up? Are you going to boss up? You bossed up, collective. They can't stand it because you hold the key to your destiny and to your abundance. And you've got what it takes because you love yourself. Loving yourself inside out, putting yourself first, speak life over you, positive affirmations, awakening to how beautiful you are. You have self-love and you're very abundant, an overflow of blessings. Teamwork. Yeah. You're teaming up with people who love themselves as well, your soul family. You're a diamond in the rough. You're rare, one of a kind. You've been under pressure and overlooked, but you're turning into something great. Look how beautiful you are. Some of you could have your divine union here, or it's coming in, and you're manifesting it. Celestial alignment and starseed activation with a divine union here. Your galactic starseed partners coming towards you, or they're already in your energy. I've got mine. Your throne awaits, your God Goddess energy, as you're going through this dark night of the soul and hitting this new level of ascension here. You are facing past and present traumas for healing purposes as you're going through the dark night. And it's helping you obtain a higher level of consciousness. In return, you're recalling your power. Reclaiming what's rightfully yours. Beautiful, unexpected blessings are coming. Miracles are coming in. And it's going to include generational wealth, where you're building for generations to come. You're building your legacy. That's your 10 of Pentacles here, and your ancestors are bringing this in. It's divine inheritance. Everything is in divine timing. You have to have patience. You have to have your strategy. You're generating a clear path and plan as you move forward, as you're building your legacy. Turning your pain into power. Okay? You're loyal. You're trustworthy. You have caring connections. You have people's best interest at heart. You've got good, loyal friends coming towards you as you're going through your healing journey here. High vibrations equal abundant opportunities. That's why you have these things coming in, because you're in such high vibrational energy. You can't help but attract that to you. That's what these people that are attacking you, that are not happy, don't understand. Their vibrational frequency is so low. That's why they're not having things come in for them like you are. They don't understand the work that has gone on behind the scenes for us to get to the level that we are at now. They only see what we've created from it. They don't understand what it took and how hard it was to even survive it day after day, year after year, our whole lives, just to be able to get to where we are right now. They just see what we've gotten to. They don't appreciate the journey, because the journey's fucking hard, but we're full of wisdom and we're strong as hell. And they're finding this out the hard way. We've got soul family. As you're going through your healing journey, your soul family arrives. Embrace, connect, and uplift each other. As you're going through this powerful spiritual awakening, something has activated you. Turned into the butterfly. And your ancestors are definitely protecting you. And look how much wisdom you've gained on your journey, collective. Shielding and protecting you from psychic attacks, clearing away blockages. Could be a shaman. Accessing your gifts and healing abilities. You gain this wisdom through life experiences. You become wiser and you use it to help others. You have a new beginning and a fresh start ahead. Your slate is cleared, so take advantage of it. Go forward fearlessly, collective. Believe in yourself. Empower yourself. We've got karma. This could be good or bad. What seeds did you plant? You're coming out as innocent and moral. You've got good karma coming in. We've got the High Priestess, being very intuitive, receiving downloads straight from source. So this come up here with this Phoenix energy, I mean, like, they are a spiritual hater because you've had multiple ascensions. Like, it just keeps coming out. You've leveled up tremendously, okay? You've had dark night after dark night here recently. I know I've gone through about 6 in the past 3.5 years, 4 years. Oh my God. Yeah, like, it's been intense. You're a Phoenix rising, collective. whoever counted you out couldn't count. You're back in better than ever. Okay? Some of you could have a high level soulmate, a next level union coming in that leads to a marriage proposal. Okay? We've got the chosen. You're on your 144,000 divine frequency collective. You have a divine mission. Ignite the fire within. You're cutting through the bullshit. You're a truth teller. You're head over heart. You're confident and you're analytical. Someone close to you is preying on your downfall. Be aware, because you were definitely betrayed by these people. Could have regretted allowing them in your life. Made mistakes. You're disappointed. Having missed opportunities. Regretting not moving forward. You're a natural healer. Some of you could be healers. Okay, and you're helping people with that. And they're repulsed by you. But they're in awe of you. They can't stop looking at you. It's so frustrating to them why they're so intrigued and infatuated by you. It blows their fucking mind. You blow their mind. They're so worried because you're so colorful. Your chakras are so beautiful. Your aura is gorgeous. And you're just happy and you're pleased with yourself. And they can't understand how you can be so happy after how much they've done to hurt you. And that you're affluent. You're wealthy. And they can't stand it. They can't stand it because you've got these boundaries. Oh my God, they hate your boundaries. So they've been experimenting on your boundaries. And they've also been experimenting with the same sex and polyamorous relationships. Okay? Sending out mixed signals saying, oh, just hanging out, laughing, friends with benefits. Someone's on the down low. Wanted to hook up with you. You can laugh at that. They ghosted you. There's no spark. They were just using you. You don't have anything to do with these motherfuckers. They're just pretending to crush on you. It's nothing but a situationship. This could have been what they did. If this was an ex here that's involved with these family members here, yeah, you're unavailable. And then being all love struck and, oh, you're so hot after they're unavailable and ghost you. And then they'll create an argument because they're losing interest because they want to go get some chemistry somewhere else. And like, we need to slow down. I need to go. And then boom, bench you. This person is a loser. And then out of the blue, oh, I'm interested again. Message me. Let's get together. This person's very unstable. And they were catfishing you. They were not who they said they were. They were a player. And there were all kinds of secrets. Acting like they loved you. And they were cheating. This person's a fucking criminal. They could be going to prison or jail. Something could be going on in court. You could be a creator from your home. You could do something online from the comfort of your home. You're innovative. You're very creative. Something could end up in the courts because of something that someone's done here. You're a boss. You're very learned and skilled and knowledgeable. You're a leader. You take risks. We have a roamer. You could be a free spirit. You're an adventurous spirit. This madman here transforms into a werewolf. They get really fucking mean. It's an evil beast of a transformation that this person turns into. There's more chaos on this card. Embracer of madness, frenzy, chaos, unruly, and possession. And they transform into a beast. And then they go hunting, roaming around, wandering around, stalking their prey. The driver in this car as they're traveling around. Got a laboratory, some kind of scientific research, experiments and analysis, innovation and invention. Trying to create something in a lab to make someone their slave so they can be oppressed, putting them in chains, chaining someone up in their living room. God, they could be wanting to kidnap someone. We've got an attorney here. Okay, needing an attorney. We've got a mystic haven and a spy. Spying on someone who's esoteric and magical and spiritual, some kind of an enchantment with their magic, having hidden wisdom. This magician here is trying to make an influencer homeless to where they go bankrupt. They want to destroy everything that they've built. This could be my energy, collective. You take this how it resonates. This chosen one is a guide. Wow, that's wild how that came out. They're definitely doing potions, working with herbs in this kitchen witchery here. They left you hanging. Watching you from secret accounts. This person's got a sex addiction. And you're in this queen bee energy. You're confident, you're sexy, you're a boss bitch baby. Yeah, you're focused on your career. You closed this cycle. You closed whoever you were in a relationship with here. This was a karmic tie that you were trapped in. You learned that karmic lesson and you got out. They could be driving around your house, talking and spying, looking at memories of you. Someone could literally pass away, or it's just an ending to these messages, these love messages, memories, reading old messages. They're fed up. They're fucked up over you. This person's psycho. They're a crazy ex that's obsessed and they won't let go. Divine feminine, divine masculine. They're obsessed. They're fucked up in their head. They can't stand it because you love yourself. You say, I love you, self. This person is a jackass because they're obsessed with you. They're in love with you. They're an idiot. They're ashamed. They're guilty. They're embarrassed. And they know that they're in the wrong. Because this firestorm, this situation that's about to pop off in flames, here it is. And they're feeling like shit. They've got a lot of karma coming in. Okay. This person's shady. They got shocking news. Someone's true colors. Got shocking news that the true colors are coming out about this person. Losing sleep over this court case. They're worried. Replaying events over and over in their mind. They're thinking about you. This person was in trickster energy. Creating an illusion and a fairy tale with the 7 of Cups. Broke your fucking heart. It's too late. You're turning your back on this person. You could have been engaged to this person. They could want to come towards you to pop the question. It's too late. Trying to get readings on you. They act like they hate your guts, but they love you and they don't want to admit it. This was a karmic lesson. This person's drinking and partying. They're very toxic in their lifestyle. They stabbed you in the back with all these secrets. Created so much pain with the 3 of Swords. With cheating. Acting like they fucking loved you. Wow, with all these secrets, this person was a player. They just catfished you. Period. They're a liar. Playing mind games, love bombing you. Oh, I miss you. And then running away again. Hot on and off, hot and cold, very detached. And then they just up and ghosted you because they were reckless with their love and their sex. It was nothing but no strings attached. It was my way or the highway, and that's just how it was. Doing love spells. There could have been a pregnancy scare. There could be a pregnancy. They could have... someone's DNA could be left behind. Using semen in spell work. Somebody could get somebody pregnant. You say goodbye. You blocked them. They could have left you, cheated, and got somebody pregnant and left. When it was illuminated, it was a very painful heartbreak here with this 3 of Swords and the 7 of Cups and Judgment. The truth came out. Oh, there really could be a love child. Or there's just children here. May not have gotten pregnant. Just could be children involved. They could have married this person. Now they're under so much pressure, full of anxiety. Time's running out. They've got a decision to make because Jezebel here is going to the police station, or they got arrested or something, or they could be getting ready to get arrested. They're mad. Jezebel's mad and out for revenge because you rejected them. And they're getting bad karma. There's all this lustful energy. This bad karma with this thunderstorm here. Scorpio energy. And then their family could be having to bail them out of jail even. With family, with handcuffs. Could have gotten someone in their family to help them do root work. We could have a family cult here. And they're mad because you're a natural healer. And they regret what they've done. They regret this betrayal. Because you can, here's this Queen of Swords, you can see straight through this. You're in a chosen energy here. Coming out as a high priestess. They can't stand it that you can see what's going on behind the scenes. They don't want you to know. You could definitely have a new spiritual bae. And this big mouth from the past is in rat energy. They're nasty. And they're your copycat. And this return to sender, it's fucking them up, man. They've got serious karma for all this shit that they've been spewing about you and gossiping and slandering. Sweep away bad luck, protection from evil, cleanse, purify, self-reflection, and personal growth. So you're cleansing your energy. Rumors are carried by haters, spread by fools, and accepted by idiots. They're already getting their karma. Everything that they've done to you, it's getting ready to come to them. And until you do right by me, everything you think about is going to crumble. Mistreating others, curses oneself. Heal through kindness and respect with the return back to sender here. They're your copycat, but they can't copy your spirit, though, collective. They're a shit talker. They're gossiping, spreading rumors. They have a foul mouth that's yucky. They're all talking, no action. They're in this nasty rat energy. They're greedy and deceitful. They're a coward. They're sneaky. They could have a nasty disease or an infestation. Scavenging. Opportunistic. They're short-sighted, and they are so jealous of your new spiritual bae because there's no way in hell that they can compete with this. This person's heart was closed off, hard as a rock. They were cold-blooded, but good things are coming. Get ready, and miracles on its way, collective. Oh wow, there really could have been a hidden pregnancy here. It's very possible there's a pregnancy. Something was concealed, very secretive, but it was revealed. They wanted it kept private, trying to guard this secret, being very mysterious, creeping around. We've got the cabin on the bottom with Libra energy, being lonely and detached and confined, completely secluded, disengaging and closing off, keeping yourself away from people. Being disconnected from others so that you could go within and go into hermit mode so that you could heal. And while you were alone in your house, you were sitting there focusing on your abundance. It did come out work from home. Single, sexy, successful, and abundant. Okay. Focus on, when you were in your state of solitude, focusing on what you needed to bring in. But take a spiritual bath. You could definitely have a scorned lover that's in the energy that's coming against you too. They could be working with your family. An old fling of your current or recent ex-partner still feels deep pain of rejection and betrayal. Take a spiritual bath. We have Mars retrograde. Impulsive rage of anger. Wow. Hostility, major blowouts, fights, and violence. Okay. Somebody's in some, they getting ready to go to jail, it might be here. They secretly keep tabs on your every move. We have this trickster spirit here. Holy shit. Sudden loss of memory, things turn up missing. Okay. Spying on you as part of their daily routine. Jesus. Use amethyst. It's for psychic protection, controlling spiritual energies while dreaming, and can help with insomnia and nightmares. I always have amethyst at my head. Haters are mad because they see you winning. Beware of anyone from the past wanting to enter back into your life. Your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides, the gods and goddesses, they got your back. Your spirit team is here protecting you. Okay. Alright, guys. So this is going to be our reading. I'm getting tired. Let's roll some dice and see what zodiacs want to come out. And we're going to close out. Okay. We've got Cancer, Sagittarius, Leo, Taurus, and Leo again. Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, oh wow, Leo 3 times, so heavy Leo. Taurus, Aquarius, Virgo, Aries, and Pisces. All right, collective. This is going to be our reading. Only take what resonates. Don't force anything to fit. Thank you guys so much for being here and for spending time with me and little sweet Evie Pilgrim. And I'll grab her and I'll show her to you. Evie, come here. You want to say hi to the collective? Come here. Oh my goodness. Let me get you. Come here. Let me get you. No, let me get you. No, let me get you. Let me get you. Let me get you. Thank you. Goodness. Okay. Okay. Say hi, collective. Sorry, I was loud. I was mad. We love you guys so much, collective. I hope that you'll please hit that like button, that subscribe button, that whole new hype thing that's going on now. If you'll do that, I love you guys and appreciate you so much. Thank you for spending your time with us. Bye, collective. Where's the button, Evie? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Bye.